Dreams they should be pure. I think a lot of times when we're born into this world, we actually wind up going backwards. And it seems like the more we mature, the more responsible our dreams become. And the more governors we put on ourselves and our ability to dream and to reimagine. And it's always a fight for us parents and for you guys to make sure that your dreams always stay pure. And so it's not a matter of pushing beyond the limitations or expectations. It's really a matter of protecting your dreams, protecting your imagination. That's really the key. And when you do that, then the world just seems limitless. I think the best way to prove your value is to work, is to learn, is to absorb, to be a sponge. But you always want to outwork your potential. As hard as you believe you can work harder than that. If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train. You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8. And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions. Right now, imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4, 4 to 6. Come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4, right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up because they're 5 years behind, right? So it makes sense to get up and start your day early because you can get more work in. We talk about hard work all the time. It's like, man, if you got to get up every single morning and remind yourself how hard you need to work, you probably need to choose a different profession because that shouldn't be there. Because I wake up in the morning excited to get to it. If I'm not training, I'm missing it. If I'm not watching a game of basketball, I miss it. There's no place I'd rather be. And if you have that feeling, then you're truly doing what God has put you on this earth to do.
One of the things that I had to learn is how to get the best out of my teammates. And most people think it's a simple thing, passing the ball. But that's not how you make guys better. You have to really affect their behavior. So, like I would tell guys, you got back-to-backs. I don't care if we're in Miami, I don't care if we're in the great city of Chicago. You can't go out, you gotta get rest. You play Monday, you play again Tuesday. Guys aren't gonna listen, right? Right. So a few times I say, all right, we'll all go out. We'll go out together. I'll drink with you. But the next morning, I'm banging on your door at 5 in the morning. Let's go. I hung out with you, now you come hang out with me. Wow. This is what we do, all right? Let's go. And we're at the gym, we're working out, right? We hit the bus, we go to practice, we play that night. And they're dead. And they're like, oh, lesson learned. Listen, if you're gonna do that, but don't let that compromise what we're here to do. This is why we're here. This is why you're here in the first place. When you're in this culture in our society, you can do some phenomenal things individually, but they'll never reach their full potential unless you do them collectively. You have to figure out how to do that. And Phil Jackson was great at it. He wouldn't just coach the team or coach the game, but he'd read everything about every single player. Learn about your history, how you grew up, how you were raised, where were you raised. He'll read every interview and he'll learn about you and gives him a better understanding of what's motivating you or what your insecurities are, right? And then it just helps him communicate with you better or even push a button here if he needs to. It's because our goal is to win a championship and we can get through the Western Conference with you playing this way. But in the East, we can dominate them inside with Shaq in the post. But if you continue to do this, we'll lose Shaq. We'll lose him. So I need you to pull back so we can pull Shaq forward for June. I'm not gonna rest, I'm gonna keep on pushing now. There are a lot of answers that I don't have, even questions that I don't have. But I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going and I'll figure these things out as you go, right? And you just continue to build that way. So I try to live by that all the time.